up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
Okay, hold on, guys. Freaking. Testing 1, 2. Early in the morning drama. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let's do this. Let me know if you hear me. Hey, Mike, give me a 1 if you hear me. Stupid thing ain't acting right. I love it. Early in the morning. Let's see here. All right, I got it. Finally started working. Sorry about that, guys. But you know what happens around here. We already know what happens around here. Hey, at one time that we can have a good introduction or whatever. Not one time, but that's okay. I have a habit. Yeah, yeah, that works because it's in StreamYard. I got it downloaded StreamYard. But the audio, when I turn the truck on, it takes over and the truck does it. But that's so stupid. The reason why it's so stupid because it doesn't stay there. It dies out. So the truck needs a new radio. It's something really stupid. But I mean, it is what it is. But I was looking at I always check out these podcasts and stuff like this, and there's one that I see all the time comes up on my feed, and the woman was not trying; she was talking over the dude and not giving him a chance, to talk. And he says, look, I'm trying to answer you, but you won't let me, let me talk. And she's like, don't do that. He said, don't do what? I'm trying to answer you. And we, in our relationships, at work, and at times in our life, we think that talking over somebody makes us right. That trying to belittle someone makes us right. I'm sorry to tell you, every once in a while you're wrong. And the guy used this analogy, and I'm going to use it right today. We have this problem that everybody, especially women, think that they're the prize. And he explained it like this. He says, you ever go to a carnival and you work hard, you're trying to throw that ball through the hoop or, bounce it and get into the milk jar, and you spend $20, $30, and I never win, but you spend $20, $30, and you finally get the ball through the hoop, and you win. He says you won a prize, and you're thinking you're going to get one of those big, huge prizes, but no, all you get is a little fluffy ball about yay big, and you go, that's it? That's the prize? I don't want this. And in that analogy, what the guy is saying is, a lot of y'all think y'all the prize, but no one wants your prize. We always talk about what you bring to what does people bring to the table. Well, what you bring to the table is not worth me sitting down next to you. What you bring to the table is not worth me even acknowledging you, because you have no respect for someone that is trying to be nice to you. What do you mean? Well, I'm going to use myself as an example. As a teenager, I watched my father beat the bejesus out of my mother countless times. And for some strange reason, I wound up taking her characteristics, not my father's, because I didn't want to be an a-hole. I didn't want to be horrible to women. I wanted taking care of her characteristics. So I seen and acknowledged what a woman goes through, and I never wanted to do that. But I wound up dating and wound up being with narcissistic people. And in that point, because I learned years later, they had narcissistic traits, and one tried to push me away, which worked, and two, exhibit these traits But I was what they call a simp now. I was just a nice person. I didn't want to check that person. I didn't want to check you. I didn't want to do that. I was like, well, hopefully she'll get it. I'm not going to say nothing. And in that aspect, I didn't get the respect that I should have gotten for putting up with the bull crap or putting up with the harsh treatment because I was considered nice. It's not that I was nice. I just didn't want to treat you like you were treating me. The fact is, when I say, and I say in a lot of the conversations, women don't respect men. They don't respect us because you're so used to the abominable treatment. You're so used to getting cussed out. You're so used to getting bee-slapped that when a nice guy comes along and wants to love on you and wants to care about you, you don't want to hear it. And you lose respect. If you see a tear comes out of a man's eyes, and if he's not, and his arm's not chopped off, he's a wimp, he's a wuss or whatever. You don't respect it. Our women are teaching and beating on the young men, on babies, baby boys. Stop all that crying. Don't y'all know that's a relief valve? Don't you know that's a relief valve? You are training these young men to be sociopaths, to grow up with no feelings. And then when you finally decide that you want to settle down, you wonder why he don't care about you. It's maybe because he cared about this one and they stomped on him so bad that he swore I'd never let another one do it to me again. But you're going, that's not fair. Well, life ain't fair. I got lucky because I was the same way. I was like, I wasn't used to it. I didn't know like the song, I want to know what love is. I didn't know what love is. I'm still learning to this day what love is. I'm still learning. Oh, good morning, Cheryl. How you doing? Cruising is fun anytime. I didn't know what love is. I didn't know that there was something more to life than all that conflict that goes on in most households. I didn't know that all of these things are learned traits. If you don't respect someone somewhere down the line, nobody taught you how to respect. Didn't even teach you what respect is. Our kids are growing up not respecting the teachers, not respecting the classroom. I remember when I was young in middle school and teenager, when the principal came into the lunchroom, everybody got quiet and scared. Now the schools are filled with cops. We don't want to respect anyone. Then well, I'm a single mother and I'm a single this and I'm a single that. It's a thing called generational curse. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, whatever. You got to learn how to come out from upon these curses in your life. You got to learn how to come forward of all this drama. Like here it is, cruising is fun anytime. I'm going to use you as an example. You can see that husband and wife love each other. I learn from emulation when I see stuff and I see people loving and caring for each other. When you love someone, you will bend over backwards and work your tail off. When you love them, and I was saying it earlier, when you like them, when you like someone, that like moves, that the word like can move mountains. Because you don't want, even though you're mad, and you might be like me, I call it Tourette syndrome. When I feel like I'm being attacked, I go for you know, you got kind of hit below the belt. But when you like someone, you don't want to hit below the belt. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want them to be in pain, physically and or emotionally. You want to treat them how you want to be treated. It was so funny. I remember the day I demanded a divorce from my first wife. And it's sad to say and even admit this, that we've been in a sexless marriage. She just despised me for no apparent reason. And that was new in truck driving. And the only reason she would call me when I was on the road was when it was time to pay bills. And I had to threaten her. And I wrote out some checks and said, if you cash one of these checks without my approval, I will call the cops and say that you stole them. I had to do all this. And I remember she called up one day and accused me of cheating on her and all this other stuff. And I had taken this stuff for years. Because when a narcissist knows they got you, they go full tilt boogie and treat you like dirt. And I remember the day, and I don't know why I'm even talking about it. I remember the day I just exploded. And I said, I want a divorce. And I exploded all the years of pain and suffering that you threw upon me. That person threw on me. And all I wanted to do was be loved. All I wanted to do was love and care for that person. And I threw it all at her. And see, this is why when you see I have these conversations when we talk about the can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising. When I talk about the fact is I had to learn from close friends, from loved ones. I had to learn how to be loved. And then two, I had to learn how to love. And then I had to learn how to give that respect and demand it back. And demand it back. We don't respect each other. We'll even get on YouTube and disrespect people. You know, that's what they're called, trolls. We'll even get on YouTube and disrespect people. You know, I laugh about that now, but it used to bother. Oh my God, nobody loves me. You know, like, thank you. But see, this is what I'm saying. I out of the blue, I sent my wife. No, actually, I called her a few days ago. Because we're kind of in a trucking recession. I'm doing local runs. I'm making a couple of $100 less than I make a week, and she's been, getting up the slack. And I remember I told her, I said, I want to apologize to you for, not, getting up the slack and so forth and so on. But I want to thank you for allowing me to do this and giving me the chance to save for this and giving me the chance to do this. And the reason I say that, I just paid off a $1,700 bill on my pickup truck, and that was money I saved. I told her I would not have been able to save that money if it wasn't for you. I would not have been able to do that. So I just want to say thank you. So that's one less problem that we have. And it's the same thing. Like my wife doesn't have a 401k, but I do. And I'm doing like 12%. I just dropped it back down to 10 so I can have a few extra dollars. And she said, well, that's your money. I said, no, that's our money. Our home, our life, that's our money. Do you see what I'm saying? See, we're so quick to belittle the men for not trying. We're so quick to put us down for not making an effort, for not communicating. We're so quick to put us down, but when a man steps up and says, thank you for this, something as simple as saying, thank you for allowing me to make this decision. See, because I hear on these blogs and the lives, I'm the man, I run my household. Knowing that everything you say goes through that woman. Knowing that you go, hey, honey, what you think about this? I do the same thing. I'm the head of my household, but guess what? I ask her opinion on everything, and why? Why? Because my wife is an overthinker. That means she done looked at every aspect of what I asked her about. And she said, well, I think we should do this. Sound good to me, dear. Because I trust her. With trust comes respect. And I'm not giving you the crazy definition. We're just talking here. Good morning, Kenneth. And good morning, Wellness with Frugal Mama. We're just talking here. But see, it's just like when you put a prime example. Learning how to respect someone that you care deeply for gives you the prize that you really deserve, that you worked hard for. What do I mean by it? Cruising is fun anytime. I would not have known about cruising if I didn't meet the woman I'm married to now. I wouldn't know about the addiction of jumping on boat to boat, to stuffing my face, to walking and acting the fool and 8 miles a day on these mega shifts, and we're going on another mega shift. I wouldn't have known none of that. I wouldn't know Wellness with Frugal Mama. I wouldn't know the word exercise if it wasn't for the person that God put in my life. Exercise? Man, please. I'd rather eat 4 double cheeseburgers, throw up in the back of the truck, and start all over again. I look at myself, look, my neck used to feel this. I don't know if you can see on that wedding band, that's the original size. I got 2 fillers in there so it didn't fall off my ring. I'm not cutting this wedding band. I'm losing weight because I got the right person to show me what I mean by that. We got to learn respect because some of y'all need to learn respect because no one taught you how to respect each other. You respect your boss because he gives you a paycheck. But you won't respect that man, or you won't respect that woman that does so much for you, that does everything right by you. You might think, oh, well, they know how I feel. Let me tell you a little secret. Sometimes you need to say it. Sometimes you need to say, hey, I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Happy early birthday. Well, let's do my yeah, you ain't get old like the rest of us, you know. But see, what's that song? RESPECT. That's what it means. That's what it means to me. You don't realize how much and how important respect is. I remember I used to get so disrespected by dispatchers driving this truck. They used to talk down to me, and I just took it because I thought that was normal. It's the same thing with relationships. I just took all that crap because that's what I grew up with. I watched my father talk bad to my mother, treat my mother like crap, cheat on my mother, do all this crap. I watched it, so I thought that was normal. So when I found that, when I got away and I started living my life and started realizing I deserve more, respect became more and more important in my life. I even learned to respect people on YouTube because I have that mouth almighty. And I had to realize, hold up, if I go off on somebody else's live, I'm not going to be invited back to their channel. I'm not going to be invited back to their channel. And I remember I kind of snapped on someone's live about a month ago. And I was like, I felt so bad because I've laid in the respect. I put it in, and I kind of had a flashback. Good morning, Urban. See, and like Urban, I respect Urban. We ain't never met, but I know she don't take no crap. Especially when that Jamaican accent come out, not the Cuban, not the Canadian accent. But when that Jamaican accent come out, I know she don't take no mess. And that's what, even in my mid to late 50s, I'm so old I forgot how old I am. I learned to be thankful. I learned to be thankful that even though it took me this long to learn how to show some respect, demand some respect, demand and put healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. When you learn healthy boundaries, you demand respect. Even though you demand respect, you need to learn what respect is for you and for your situation. Do you see what I'm saying? When you learn that for your situation, when you learn that for because you got a lot of people that are wondering why they single. They wondering why they single. Think about it. You wondering why you single? There's a reason. Some of y'all are single because you done been through so much. You said enough. I don't want to be with nobody. I don't blame you. Not talking to you. Not talking to you. If something happens, that's might be my route. But I don't believe it's going to be, because the one I'm with, she ain't getting away from me. It's because I acknowledge my faults, I acknowledge my failures, and I'm trying my best to do better and be better. I'm not complaining about none of y'all, but I'm just saying that we need to learn stuff that was never taught to us. Let's see. We need to remember, if a person can't respect you, then they don't deserve you. And that, I believe, I agree with you. But if you gotta go get that. Do you even know what respect is? Is it because you are hurting? Is it because you're in pain? Well, ain't nothing wrong with me. Oh, okay. 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 I know there's something wrong with it. I'm still missing a few bottle caps on the beer bottles up here. I already know. We already know. We already know over here. But that's me. That's me. We already know. We missing we missing a few cans out of the 6-pack. But I've learned, and I'm still learning, and I want to do better. I want to do better. I want to be better. That's why, we say, look, we say in this channel, he don't know what he's talking about, but he having fun doing it. I don't. I just know that I want to be respected, and I want to respect you on the other side of that phone, that TV. I want to respect you because no one else probably does. I want to say that you're worth every minute, every second, every hour of your life. I want to tell you that you're worth the respect that you deserve. Here's the funny part. I'm hungry right now. I could use a double cheeseburger, fries, and a full meat pizza. That's what I could use right now. But things are going so good, I want it to last a little longer. I got these. I look like an old man. I got these compression socks on, going all the way up to my knee. I didn't want to wear a bandana today, so I bought these caps from whatchamacallit. Because now I'm shaving. I'm shaving every day. Now the wife, she's like, well, you need a goatee. Hold up. You wanted me to be clean shaven for years. Now I'm finally doing it. Now you say get a goatee. Give me a break there. I was laughing. But see, when she finally gave me with the respect, here's a funny story. Funny story. I remember we were home. I did a video on it. We were home, and the alarm, 2 o'clock in the morning, alarm goes off. And I get up and I go, hey, baby, the alarm's going off. Well, what do we do? What do we do? She said, I don't know. You the man, do something. I said, what? You the man, do something. I, I went, I, even though right next to my bed, or around my bed, or somewhere in that room, I'd say it like that. Somewhere in that room, there's an arsenal. I'll say that. I didn't grab none of that because the alarm, bah, 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 and I'm going down. I'm going downstairs with a flashlight, with my ninja stance. Hua, hua. And it turns out that the wood in the fireplace fell over, and the motion detector seen it, and set off the alarm. And I went back up and I told my wife, and I got back in the bed, and we were all quiet. We didn't say nothing. And I remember just saying it in a low voice, "You the man, do something." And we just bust out laughing. But she don't know the respect she showed me by just saying, "You the man, do something." And we sat there and laughed for a good 30, 40 minutes. And I kept on saying, "You the man, do something." But I'm in my dumb ass, and my dumb AZZ was going down there like Kung Fu Louie, like I'm gonna do some Kung Fu. And thank God I didn't grab nothing, because I'd have probably blew holes in the fireplace. But the fact is, she said, "You're the man. Do something. Protect me. Protect your home." Even today, all I can do is say thank you. Because she learned, as a man, that's what I needed, was respect. Even though we laugh about it, but all I needed was you to learn how to respect me. And it's so funny that you get someone that respects you and takes care of you, even when I'm home and I'm trying to leave the sugar alone, leave this alone, leave that alone, stop this, stop that. And she knows I'll be sitting outside. I sit in the driveway. That's my safe place. She'll come out there and bring me food, knowing I'm not hungry, but I better eat it because she made it. And I'm like, "Yes, dear. Thank you. Thank you." And I start eating, knowing I ain't hungry, because I'm afraid of her. Y'all, you say afraid? Gosh darn right. Don't want to hurt her feelings, and I don't want my feelings to be hurt. That's why it's so important to learn how to respect each other. And a lot of times we don't even know. We don't know what that means, what that entails. Well, guess what? Ask your loved one. Ask him. Just be honest. I don't know. I grew up watching this. I grew up this. I grew up this way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't know how to fix it. Guess what happens when you go to a counselor or you go to this one and that one? They're gonna give you steps to learn stuff. Once you go to the point, look, me and my wife, we do one thing that I'm very happy that we do. I don't know if I said it for a minute, but I love you and I appreciate you. You don't know what someone is harboring in their soul. You don't know what they're harboring. You might have said one thing that could have just pissed them off, and they're holding it in for their whole freaking lifetime of relationship with you. But then you come and say, I don't know if I said it, but I appreciate you. I've been a DICK lately, but because I've been going through this. I know I should have said something, but I'm sorry. Like right now, I'm nervous. They're gonna cut me open. I'm getting robot surgeries going through my stomach. He's gonna fix the hernia. He's gonna fix my stomach. I gotta sit in the hospital and do this bull crap. I don't want to do it, but I can't continue to drive this truck until I get this stuff fixed. I don't want to do it, but I can't continue. I can't live my life until this gets fixed. And then after this, I'm going to follow exactly what the doctor says. I'm not lifting nothing heavy. I'm not doing all that crazy stuff. I'm going to hire somebody to help me out, to lift this stuff, because I'm getting old. I said all of that to say this. A lot of times, we all are working with damaged goods. One, we need to acknowledge that we are damaged and we are repairable. And then two, we need to learn how to fix it, figure it out, fix it, communicate, acknowledge. Because when you acknowledge, you don't realize the joy. Man, guys, you don't realize. Me and the missus, in February we'll be together. We've been married for 8 years, and April we have been together for 10. All I ever wanted was a normal relationship, good, bad, and indifferent. I've traveled. I've been on different boats. I've been to different countries. I've had wonderful friends. I have a wonderful life. And I learned how to respect people, their lifestyle, I learned how to shut up, shut my trap. Learned that from Charles. But I learned how to expect, respect, and give it. And to be a better person. You know, I do the YouTube because I ain't got nothing else to do. And I have fun doing it. And I just want to say thank you for another day, another hour, another minute to talk with y'all and talk about a whole lot of nothing. But coming up next is Wellness with Frugal Mama. Get your workout on. Acknowledge the positive affirmations. And tell someone you love them today. Tell someone you appreciate them. Let them know that you respect them. You don't know, you just don't realize how far that goes. You guys have a blessed day, and we will see y'all mañana.
rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.